featherweight champion of the world for Spain, for Georgia. What does this mean to you?
I don't see you very happy, eh?
No, I'm not, but congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It feels amazing. I feel amazing. Yeah, I just can't wait to go with my family, with my team, and just celebrate it.
I get a word on your opponent, our very own Alexander Volkanovski for Australia, one of the greatest featherweights we've ever seen.
The greatest featherweights we ever seen. He's gonna stay in the featherweight books and the history for forever. He was a great champion. He did so many great things, and as I told him, I keep respecting him as a person, as a professional. I was just fighting for my dreams.
6 title fight wins for him at featherweight. Do you think a rematch is on the cards, potentially in Australia this year?
I told you during the fight week, the way I'm gonna beat him, they don't even gonna ask me about the rematch.
So you won't give Alexander Volkanovski a rematch? You refuse?
Yeah.
Ilia, obviously you had your hands on the belt this week. You put it in your Instagram bio that you're already champion, but now you actually are the champion. Is it everything you imagined it would be? Has it sunk in yet?
Of course. I visualized all these moments. I asked the God about all these moments, so I'm a very happy man right now.
And talking about Spain and taking this belt back home to Spain, I know we haven't had a UFC in Spain before. That's an exciting possibility. Will that be where you want your first title defense to be?
That's one of the things that I will be pushing since now. I will push a lot for the UFC Spain, and hopefully it's going to happen in 2024.
You did mention Conor McGregor in your post-fight speech, and it seems like that's the fight you want. There was sort of similarities the way you snatched the belt off the stage at the press conference. What weight would that take place at, though? Because Conor hasn't fought at featherweight for quite some time.
Who cares about the weight? Who cares? We can do it without any weight limit. We can do it. I don't know if he's ready for this level of competition, if he still's like where he was. If he's ready, that's the fight to make, because right now the whole division really sucks because we didn't have any clear challenger in the division. So we need to see a couple more fights. We'll see what's going to happen in the division and what's the future is holding for me. I don't know. To be honest, I'm going to sit with the UFC now and we'll see what are going to be the next possibilities.
And just going back to the fight itself, obviously a lot of respect for Alex, but you're saying you don't think it warrants a rematch. Was there anything that surprised you about Alex in there? You'd said to me before you thought he'd be one of your easier fights, but in the way it played out, what was your assessment of Alex in there?
So maybe the way I said that he would be one of the easiest fight, like the how do you say in English? The interpretation.
Yeah, interpretation.
Interpretation of that, like the people take it a little bit different. That I wanted to say, you know. The thing I wanted to say, it's like when you face someone like with that kind of skills inside the cage, it's a little bit easier for me to read athletes like him than athletes who bring like a freestyle. You don't know for the punches where they come and all that, you know. And Alex, he has a lot of great skills, you know. He's very ordinary, very clear fighter. And for me, it's easier to face someone like him than someone who is freestyle, you know. But yeah, he surprised me a lot in the first round. Very fast jabs. Yeah, his kicks, the movement, like the way he was like moving. Yeah, he surprised me a lot. But it takes me a little bit of time to study him and knock him out in the second round.
You did predict round 1 or 2 and it went as planned. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
But Ilia, do you not believe that Alex deserves the rematch then, with all he's achieved?
So we'll see. To be honest, right now, I feel so happy that I don't want to even think about that. So when I'm going to go back to home, I'm going to see everything. And if he deserves the rematch, I will be there. I'm here to fight, you know. This is my business. So if I have to face him again, I'm going to knock him out again, no problem.
Ilia, I've covered the sport for many years, and I haven't seen a support group like the people that are with you right now at the weigh-ins, backstage here. How much did that will you this week and help you with the weight cut, with everything that goes in the fight week, having that much of a support system around you?
It means a lot to me, you know. my family, my friends, my team, they mean the world with me. You can achieve anything in this life, but it doesn't worth anything if you not have the people around you to share with. So of course they mean a lot to me.
Do you think that in hindsight, Volkanovski came back a little bit too soon? That's not your problem, obviously, accepted the fight, but getting knocked out like that by Makhachev and then coming back 5 months later.
I said, I don't know how he felt before this fight. I never lost in my professional career, so I don't know if it was very soon or not. Even if I would fought him in his prime, I would still knock him out in the first, second round.
If you were to fight another featherweight, I know you have your eyes on Conor McGregor, who do you think is the most deserving challenger next for you? Is there somebody that you think
right now,
it?
but right now, no one of them. But maybe in a couple of fights, 1, 2 fights, because there are some upcoming fights, and we'll see how they're gonna play out, and maybe we're gonna have some new challenger. But right now, there is no one.
Which fights in particular do you have your eye on?
What?
Which fights in particular do you have your eye on that are coming up?
The fight between Brian Ortega and Jai Rodriguez. If the winner fights with Mozart, and we'll see how the fight's gonna play out, maybe we're gonna have a new challenger. But looking to Mozart, he has I would love to fight him, but he has 7 or 8 fights in the UFC, 0 submissions, 0 knockouts, from 8 decisions, 4 split decisions. Come on, man. Do you think he deserves the title shot?
I think he needs another big win for sure. That last fight with Allen was close.
Yeah, he needs a big win, but the most important thing he needs to finish his opponents. If he finish his next opponent, I'm gonna face him. Why not? I'm here to fight, like I said.
And last one for you. Yair Rodriguez has been running his mouth a lot. Said you were going to get crushed tonight. You said his fight is one that's coming up. Is that a guy that you'd like to just shut up for personal reasons? I know that it doesn't make a difference who you're going to be fighting next, but is that somebody that you have?
What personal reasons? I don't have any personal reasons. He can go and fuck himself.
Fair enough. You got anything?
And talk as well about, you've described yourself as have many others of being the next generation of fighter with your style and the way that you fight. What does that look like to you, and what makes you different?
Like I said, I bring the evolution of the mixed martial arts. The way I'm fighting, the skills I have inside the cage, it shows that if you want to be in this company for the next 10 years, you have to evolve a lot, and you have to be a very complete fighter, because the generation are changing. You know, it's not like before that just with one fight style you can fight in the UFC. Now you have to be a very complete fighter. You have to be good everywhere, in the striking, in the wrestling, in the ground. So I represent the evolution of the game.
And just finally from me, obviously representing Spain, but proudly Georgia as well. And Merab got it done earlier tonight. Both of you on this card. That's quite special.
So happy. I can't wait to see him. Yeah. That's why I can see to leave this place and celebrate our wins, you know.
And what does the celebration look like tonight?
We have a after party now in Beverly Hills. Yeah, we're gonna go there. There's no more questions. We're leaving. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to everyone. Bye bye. Have a good night.
Thanks, Ilia.